What's up guys, this is Woody here from Boss Tradie. Today I'm going to be showing you exactly how to use our Cashflow Booster Calculator we've created for you guys and all small businesses in Australia so that they can easily calculate what they're entitled to and when they're going to get it from the government's Cashflow Booster for employers. Starting at the top of the spreadsheet, we only need the basic information to basically ensure that you're eligible to receive the payment. So annual turnover for 2019. Essentially, that's just making sure that you have one, so you don't need to be too accurate there. It's just to test eligibility and does not end up affecting how much you will receive. Number of employees, again, it's just making sure that you have them. PAYG reporting frequency, so this is important because obviously that's going to determine what you're getting measured from and when you will be receiving it. So I'm going to turn that one into monthly. And you can read those questions and leave that as yes, as long as you meet those criteria. Okay, so coming down, we're going to enter some details in here. We're reporting on monthly. However, when you plug something into March, essentially to average it out and estimate what you're entitled to and to make it comparable to quarterly submitters, it multiplies March by 3 and gives you a credit of that much. So if we come down here already, you can see that we're entitled to a $15,000 credit on that Q1 return done in April. So let's say in April we did 4,000, or we're predicting to do, and maybe we're slowing down a little bit because of the pandemic and things like this, and maybe it picks up a bit again in June and we're back up to 4,000. Okay, let's scroll down and see what we have. So we can see in that first month there of March, they multiply the 5,000 by 3 to give us a $15,000 credit. And then essentially we get each credit for the months after being the 4,000, 3,000 and 4,000. Now what's all this extra cash in July? That's where the bonus payment kicks in. So if your business is still alive, it's still up and running at the end of June, you get bonus payment split over 4 even monthly payments equal to what you were paid over here as the first booster. So in this case, in the first round, we received a total of 26,000. So that gets split into 4 and gets paid out between July and October. And just for reference, if we were to make these figures lower over here, let's say in March it was just 1,000, you can see that you still get that minimum $10,000 in April because that's the minimum credit you'll receive regardless of how low your PAYG was for March. However, you will have to withhold an amount of PAYG that gets you over that $10,000 threshold in following months before you start getting extra credit. So in this case, March, 1,000 times 3 is 3,000, plus the 4 is 7,000, and then 3,000 in May, so that brings us up to the 10. Hence, there's no payments in May and June, and then we get that $4,000 payment in the June quarter paid out or credited in July. All right, hopefully that's pretty straightforward. And on the other end of the scale, if we went huge, 20,000, 10,000, you're going to see basically you've already capped out at the maximum $50,000 credit in April because they've multiplied the 20 by 3, and essentially you won't get any more credits because you're a big dog. Okay, and then you're going to get that $12,500 split over 4 months from July to October. All right, let's go and take a look over here for all you quarterly reporters out there. I'm not going to change too much up there. Again, this is all irrelevant now, and you've got a little bit less information to plug in. You're just going to be putting in your quarter from January to March. So let's say let's keep it simple, 20,000. And let's go 15,000 for the second quarter. All right, boom. What do we got? Okay, pretty simple, right? You get $20,000 credited to your April and $15,000 to your June. And this time, your extra bonus payments for being a legend and surviving the pandemic through to June 30 means that you're getting 2 more payments of $17,500 $500 each for a total of 70,000 smackaroos. All right, not bad, hey? So again, if this one was less than 10,000 for that first quarter, you can see that minimum payment becomes 10. And then instead of getting 15,000 for your second quarter, you've got to cover the extra 5 that you've already been credited on the first one, and you're going to get 2 payments of 10 and 2 payments of 10. If we were to make this, say, 15,000 and 12,000, again, it's just going to calculate that easy as for you guys. You can run any of your numbers through there. You can run any hypothetical situations, if you're expecting to slow down and whatnot. And this is just it's just a super simple way of getting a visual idea of what you're in for. Now, coming out in the next few days, we've got version 1.2 of this. And what is that, you wonder? So version 1.2 is going to calculate all of the new incentives that have come out since the Cashflow booster, being the JobKeeper payment. There's the apprentice, what's it called? The apprentice incentive, or the apprentice something or other. You get compensation for having apprentices where they will cover up to 50% of their wage. And then also there's the instant asset write-off of up to $150,000 for assets that you purchase during the rest of the 2020 financial year. So it's going to do all of that for you, and then even more. So just stay tuned. Download this one, put your email in, we'll send you over a copy straight away, and when the new one comes out, you're going to be the first ones to know about it. So thanks guys, check it out, hit us up, let us know what you think. I hope you find massive value in this. Cheers.